Yeah. Did you take
Hello,
did you
everybody. Welcome to D&D Play 20. We are live.
Hello, everybody.
We're
Hello.
live?
Yes,
Hello.
we are live. Well, a lot has happened this week for some of you, not for me. So, no, I'm just kidding. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We are a live D&D streaming platform. We love to play D&D, each and every one of us, and we love to have people join us in the chat, talk with us, and help the players out from time to time. So, oh, and there went my microphone. Action. Okay, so,
Teacher.
anyways, my name is Peter Dutcher. We are joined by Yora, Saldana, Trias, Pembear, and Caius. And it is up to them if they, well, you can see their names anyways. So, anyways, let's see. If you would like to join our chat, all you need to do is follow, and you can earn points, Pantheon points, that you can spend on our players, or you can purchase stuff or subscribe. If you subscribe, then they get a reroll point. If you resubscribe, they get a reroll point. If you gift a subscription to the community, the players get a reroll point. What is a reroll point? That is a point that they can use to force a reroll for themselves or on the DM. So they could completely reverse one of my hits on them. Yeah, I don't really like that one that much, but hey. So, and I believe that's about it for the jargon stuff. So, how's everybody doing tonight? You ready to jump in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go, 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 go.
Okay.
We're ready.
Here, I go to catch everybody up. It was a city on top of the world, filled with a proud elven people. But the city of Melanidor fell when the Queen of Dragons Amalindis, sent an army of shadow dragons to wipe out the elven civilization, and they very nearly succeeded. The surviving elven people became refugees and fled to Isaacus Courageous, seeking the protection of the dwarven kingdom. With the awkward guidance of Lazarus and the Tome of Everlasting Prophecy, it was decided that a quest would be undertaken by the descendants of the 12 mages who sacrificed themselves to imprison the evil queen 50 years past. Together with a crew consisting of dwarves and elves, the expedition set out on the airship of Rome Skylorn. That was months ago. And the kingdom of Isaacus Courageous has since come under attack as well. But the realm of the dwarves was not so easily defeated. They made their home in the Underland, and their subterranean home was well fortified with mountains and stone. Aided by the arrival of the armies of the Goliaths and the gnomes, and assisted by the elven refugees, the dwarves have withstood the attack of a multitude of dragons, the kinds of which they had never seen before. But the onslaught has worsened. All within Isaacus Courageous knew that eventually Amalindis and her foul offspring would succeed in breaching the kingdom's defenses. The only hope now? That the expedition would succeed and return soon, before it was too late. To that end, those chosen by the prophecy have successfully released true magic back into the world of Eredor, and have retrieved 3 of the 6 eggs required to birth the new gods into the world. Saldana, the elven monk who has lost her family and her home, was the first to be chosen by the infant within a retrieved egg to be chosen as a champion, sworn to protect the egg until the wind dragon was released from it. In return, Saldana and her people were given inherent magic, allowing them to manifest incredible rings that allowed them to fly. Penbear, the fearbold druid, was the next champion chosen by a retrieved egg. He swore to serve it, and in return he and his people were given an increased relationship with plants and animals, bonded in ways never seen before. And most recently, Trius, the human sorcerer, who had witnessed the apparent murder of his father, an experience that had dramatically changed him, was chosen as a champion to a third egg, the infant within showing him things that had unnerved him. And his father, who was possibly alive. As they left the frozen palace where the third egg was found, 2 of their number were lost. Frick the dwarf, who had been with the expedition since leaving Isaacus Courageous, had been killed by a very powerful Yeti necromancer, then was raised again as a wraith. And knowing the necromancer was too powerful for the group to defeat, Lazarus, the last prophet, used his remaining life force to destroy the evil caster and his small army of Yeti. But it was too much for Lazarus, and he collapsed after the job was done, and soon died in the arms of his disciple, Estinari, a green-skinned Goliath. Upon his death, all of his prophetic knowledge, memories, and powers flowed into Estinari, who howled with emotional pain. Now they are returning to the airship named the Magnificent Aosira, which is floating above the frozen tundra of the northern wastes. Not much has been said during the trip to the surface, and as they see the light of day through the mouth of the tunnel ahead, Estinari still carries the body of her mentor. She has not spoken since his death. Whether that is because she refuses to, or because she is struggling to adjust to her new state of being, is unknown. What is known is that only 3 dragon eggs remain to be found, and our heroes believe they have deduced which of them will be chosen at each of the remaining locations in the prophecy. But alas, one of their number is gone, apparently abducted by the minions of Amalindus, his jailers murdered, since they have not seen or heard from Azrael, the man who is the lost brother of Trius. Worst of all, they may never see him again, at least not alive. It is unlikely the Queen of Dragons would have kept him living when killing him could possibly prevent the prophecy from being fulfilled. Unless Farah or Tainer Oneheart could be chosen to be the champion of the final egg when the time arrived. The cold wind of the northern waste penetrates deep into the tunnel as you see dim light ahead. You shiver, but continue walking. Ahead of you is Estinari, carrying the body of Lazarus. Tears are frozen to her cheeks. You wonder how she managed to carry the old man's corpse for more than a day without rest. Though she is heartbroken, she also seems stronger than before. Fire burns in her eyes, yet they are brimmed with the moistness of tears. Lazarus may not have been your favorite person, but Estinari loved him, and seeing her like this is disturbing to the elves and dwarves in your group. As you reach the cave mouth and step out into the light of day, you find that the number of mammoths has increased since you ventured below the surface. But the seemingly peaceful beasts do not move to attack you. Instead, they stare at your group as you exit the tunnel and make your way to the airship. As you each board the ship, you see that the crew who remained behind are standing on the northern railing of the deck. For not far away, a truly massive mammoth stands watching them. The beast towers above the Aosira. It must be 150 feet tall. Thankfully, it does not seem aggressive. And that is where we begin. So, as we move to the ship, let me just turn off the fire screen there. You can see the massive mammoth there. Not far from the ship, actually. And when you board the ship, Rome shouts out, "Do you see the thing out there? It's amazing! It hasn't attacked us yet, though, so I think it's friendly. I don't know. Do you think it's friendly? What do you think? Jen! Oh, Yora! Inspiration for Jen.
I'll take it. Okay.
Yora, what do you think? Look at that thing. It's massive. Are those the babies? I bet those are its babies. I bet she had those babies. I wonder if there's a daddy mammoth around here bigger than her." And he starts turning around in circles, trying to look off the ship.
Those are all excellent questions, Rome the gnome. Of which I have no answer because I have no idea what a mammoth is. But if they're anything like an elephant that I've read about, then these are probably not all her babies. Because they have a gestation period of like 27 months.
What are these elephants? Do they look like these things?
They
Pembear.
they look similar, but without the fur.
It's
So hairless elephants?
Hairless mammals are like elephants. Or hairless mammoths are elephants.
I'm a hairless mammal.
So, are mammoths just furry elephants then?
Or yeah, however you want to look at it.
I thought there was
no.
Can we get the druid opinion here?
yeah. I mean there are elephants that I know. Those seem to be just a different species of the same family, I guess. It's the first time that I see those.
But Rome, I think you need to be careful on the wheel there because you're just gonna send us like going in circles.
Yeah.
If you keep leaning over that far.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we're steady, kinda. Where are we
I
going?
did pretty sure there was 11 of them, 11 elephants last time we checked though, but well there's not 11 anymore.
Brentley would like to see everybody, except me, do one push-up for every nat one.
No, Brentley specifically said Pete gets to do double for every natural one.
Pete can't do one.
Well, I guess you better figure out how to do double then.
No way.
They're like Lay's chips.
So if Pete can't do a push-up for a nat 1, I think that means the nat 1 doesn't apply then, right?
Yep.
No, that's not how it's gonna go down. Like, totally.
Funny how you can pick and choose like you're the DM or something.
I know. I'm a horrible man. Horrible.
Anyway, Rome, if you're interested, maybe one of us can take you up to go see one of these creatures closer.
You see a wet spot appear on his trousers. And he like stiffens and says, no thank you.
Okay, well maybe you want to go take care of your wet trousers.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. And he ties off the wheel and rushes down below deck.
Absolutely. You might also want to loosen up. You're looking a little stiff there.
Yeah, do some yoga while you're down there.
If he was a piece of wood, he'd be bored stiff. Had to get one in. I love y'all's reactions.
I mean, you were stiff. Something about wood, getting it in. Also, you wet your pants. You're making it too easy for us.
I thought it was a family show.
It is a family show.
Oh, okay.
All
Just
right,
checking.
So, remember that man with a child?
Yes.
There's only
I
one
will.
way to make.
Watch his child jump on
I
and
mean,
say, I get the joke.
I don't want to go there.
There you go.
Moving on. Moving
Right
on.
then.
There you go.
Alrighty then. So,
Good.
what
Sounds
would
like
y'all
from the
like
first
to
episode.
do? You can observe the mammoths for a bit, or you could decide where you would like to go next.
What
Does
are they
anyone
doing?
want to observe these mammoths with me?
I mean, they are interesting, but aren't they just like grazing?
I think I'm
Well,
going
there's
to
no
try to
grass
turn
around,
into
but-
one. Penbear, can we try to turn into mammoths together?
I don't know if I can't remember. What's the I don't think so. But I'll definitely try. I think though, if we want to try that, we would need to be off the boat.
Oh, what's the harm?
Go
I mean,
for it, guys.
That's,
I'm just trying to be responsible, you know?
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I do also think that that turning into a mammoth after you only just witnessed one might be quite challenging. You might say it's a challenge rating of 6.
I know that's what I was looking at. I was just like, what challenge is this again?
Maybe someday.
Maybe
Maybe if
someday.
you study really hard.
A
Yeah.
shadow turtle born dragon thing type, whatever I am now, can dream.
Absolutely.
I think I'm just a turtle, right? Still a turtle. I can still say that.
Well, speaking
so
of twirliness, Caius, are you feeling so if you recall, you were sleeping during our last visit to the volcano, but we have all the supplies to return to the volcano. Is that something that you are feeling up to? Last time, I don't know what happened. You fell asleep. I don't know if it was too much or too hot or too cold. I don't know. You're a tortoise. Do you hibernate? Anyway,
I almost got cooked into tortellini.
tortellini.
That's a good one.
No.
Ah,
I think I'd
Hey.
be willing to give it a shot again. I might have been nervous before. I don't know really. We've come a long way since the beaches of Turtle Wharf. It's been quite a
Nervous,
journey.
but Caius, on the surface, you always seem calm and ready.
To drop bombs.
Yeah,
Yes,
but he
well.
keeps on forgetting that the radius is different from the diameter.
And I think it's been a while since he's had mom's spaghetti also.
It's true. All of these things are very true. Plus, I used to believe in the Forgotten One a lot more. Nowadays, I think it's kind of like either he's real but not as powerful as they told me he was, or maybe he's like just something else.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Let's go figure out what's in the mountain now, I guess.
Absolutely.
I-
Yeah.
I'm down. I don't know if anybody else wants to go or not. Yora, we still have to figure out what happened with your. Well, I mean, like you and Saldana both came. Like how the cult and like what's going on with all of that. I've been self-absorbed lately. I feel. I need to start helping people again instead of just thinking about shadows.
I mean, we haven't really been able to find much about the cult. No real signs of sass anywhere. Everything kind of points to finding these eggs and defeating this Emelinda's chick. And we have 3 more eggs to go.
Absolutely. And Caius, for what it's worth, I've never been one to place a lot of faith in establishments. It has always been my belief that a religious foundation that results in more good being done in the world is one that on balance is good. However, I've seen many ways in which religion can be twisted and made to manipulate those who are faithful. Perhaps you are discovering for yourself that the power that you wield perhaps has more to do with you than with your forgotten one.
Yes, it's a scary thought, but it's possible that it's more in my hands than I thought originally.
Absolutely. I think that being confronted with new ideas is oftentimes scary. I think the question is, once confronted with an idea that is new and scary, what do you do about it?
Well, one has to.
May I suggest
rely on
not
others.
blowing it up with a fireball?
Yes, well, I mean, sometimes I still do think in times when there's prophecies and yetis that surround you and all kinds of crazy stuff, dragons and whatnot. I still think those times it's more acceptable to throw fireball spells than other times. This is not a normal time. I've never lived like this before, and I don't think most people do.
Absolutely. But I think what you are saying is reminding me of it's reminding me of something my father once used to tell me. He used to say that when we were young, everything in the world was new and scary, and somewhere along the way, we became set in our ways and became less excited by the new and more afraid of it, and that we might all do a little bit better to maintain some of that childlike wonder within ourselves so that we can journey forth into the new with enthusiasm rather than fear.
That's something to think about for sure.
It is. I'm finding
definitely more scared than enthusiastic right now.
Same here. Something about learning that my father may well still be alive has taken a little bit of the edge off of just my mood. I'm finding it a little bit easier to reconnect with parts of myself.
That would be really nice.
So, are you saying that we need to be like Gnome when he looks at mammoths?
I'm not saying we should, any of us in any way, be more like Gnome or Rome or Home.
Mr. R. Gnome.
I feel like I've been talking too much. Just leave what I said as it is, and we can move forward. The good news is if we are moving forward to that volcano. I know I just said I would stop talking and then decided to keep talking. I just had that one more thought I wanted to lay down before I stopped speaking, and that is that there is still the matter of that ring that we procured, I do believe that it would be useful for one of us to take it and attune to it so that they might become immune to fire damage. That seems like it'd be a good idea considering we are now headed toward the volcano. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. I mean, I'm ready to figure out what the heck is going on. So seems like it's gone pretty well for the three of you so far. So fingers crossed, claws crossed.
Yeah, I mean, I can take care of myself when it comes to fire, so I'm definitely not the best candidate to keep that ring.
I've got a bit of resistance on myself. Should I need to summon it? You're a bit you're naturally quite resistant to the heat, are you not?
Well, yeah. I was like raised in it.
Absolutely.
Not really, but I do always feel I'm quite comfortable in very warm temperatures.
Well, unless Kais and Saldana, unless either of you are, teeming with magical items and cannot afford to attune to one more, it sounds like one of the two of you might be the best candidate to wear that ring.
Roll off.
I mean, I would definitely take it and not turn into turtle soup, but yeah. What do you say we have a game of dragons chess for it?
I would be interested in that.
How do you play dragons chess?
Is it just like regular chess with dragons?
If so, then you're in trouble.
Can we say that Dragon's Chess is rock, paper, scissors, best 3 out of 5 wins? The Dragon's Chess game? Or do we want to
roll for it?
Or just a roll, yeah.
Or do we want to roll for it? Or do you want to pull up chess.com and share your screen? And...
Yes,
I mean, I'd be down. We could Penbear could do some color commentary on the sides. It looks like Caius is.
It's probably a 2-week journey to the thing, so we can get a lot of chess in before a lot of sessions of chess.
Caius moving the pawn to e5,
Yeah.
and
the wormling, Penbear.
That sounds awful. Sounds like a lot of time. And boring.
Well, of course, we can just play one quick match then.
I think that would be best.
Absolutely. Now, would Dragon's Chess, would that be a game of intelligence, might you say?
Or charisma.
Or wisdom?
Or wisdom?
I would say wisdom is it's a strategy game, is it not? Knowing where to put your pieces so that your opponent doesn't outwit you.
Yours gonna fly.
very
I
true.
got
Look
it,
at the
just
map.
a straight 20.
No,
No
wisdom's good.
bonuses.
Oh, all right.
what about sleight of hand if you want to cheat?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's got to be equal.
Bam.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's wisdom.
I mean, it's still -2 is
That's-
still a 19. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just rolled whenever I saw Greg roll, so.
I think I got like a 10 plus 2. So I've got you now.
There we go.
Oh,
now,
wait a
now,
minute.
now, if we wanted to, what we could do is we could create a tournament bracket, right, and have the two of you roll off, and then have the winner advance to the next round. But perhaps they could have some kind of advantage as they move on to the next round. Maybe use some coin to get an extra something or other. And
We
then
could call
take
it
the
Dragon
winners of-
Chess.
There we
We
go.
could call it Dragon Chess Madness.
Absolutely.
You put a lot of thought into this tournament of yours, haven't you, Trius?
I was inspired by a similar tournament I witnessed in a different world.
Ah. Wait, you can travel between worlds now?
Only in my dreams. When I go to sleep and the visions visit upon me. The last time this happened was when what do you call it? Well, we saw Yora.
I'm the queen of dragons.
Become a queen, and ride off into the sunset upon a dragon. To either save or ruin the world. We shall never know.
Knowing Yora, it was probably some combination of the two.
At the end of this campaign, you'll all wake up to be back in that world.
What? Wait,
No,
what?
no.
I feel like we have been incepted. See, it was a dream within a dream all along.
Somebody have a spinning top?
So Donna, you won the ring. That is a ring of fire immunity. I believe I homebrewed that, so you might have to turn on homebrew to find it.
Beautiful. It is a very powerful item. Immunity.
I hope I homebrewed it. Otherwise, you just say, hey, I'm immune to fire.
So, Yora, how, like, you guys have, all of you actually, you guys have been changing a lot as well. I mean, things have happened quickly recently. I fell asleep. We were traveling to an ice place, and it's just, quick. I know, next thing I know, all of you have, like, these new abilities as well, and so what's going on these days? Like, how, what's everybody's plans?
Well, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I think our main objective of getting Lazarus out of our hair has been completed. I don't know about anything else on the whole entire planet, but
you hear
I mean,
a howl of mourning from below deck.
yeah, well, I mean, win some, lose some. I guess we should go check on her eventually.
That's so mean.
Well,
I think what Yora's trying to say is we've all lost someone.
seems only fair.
Join the club.
But yeah, I mean, things are okay here, I guess. I mean, I feel like everyone else has probably had a way more exciting time learning their new abilities than I did. I got a cool thing, I think, that kind of just came to me, and I think it'd be really, really great as a reaction, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And then I can do another cool thing, and the Yora that Caius has been talking to the entire time disappears, and the real Yora comes out from, like, under the deck. And she walks over to Caius, and she's like, "That's a new thing that I learned how to do.
What did you,
It's a new spell."
you're not invisible?
No. Well, I mean, I was invisible. You were talking you were talking to a double of me. It's very misleading, isn't it?
That's great. There's two
Yeah.
yours now?
No, there's only one of me.
Okay. You had me excited there for a moment. Maybe you had a sister or something?
Oh, well, if that gets you excited, and then three more yours pop up.
Oh! It's great!
I mean, you've seen everyone do this. You've seen this, but this is fun.
Oh, this is that. Ah, yes, okay. You had me fooled there for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, and it seems like everyone's doing really great at healing, so I kind of figured that maybe my talents are going to be more for distraction and annoying our opponents to death. And we'll see what happens, I guess.
That sounds fun.
Wait, is somebody saying that you're annoying? You're?
You know what? Someone has insinuated several times that Yor is annoying, that I am annoying. You know, so it's cool, it's fine, it's whatever, I guess. I can't be everyone's cup of tea.
I don't believe that.
Oh,
But,
thanks, Pen Bear.
Wow. And to the point, you know, you wouldn't want to be everyone's cup of tea. You'd be spending your entire life bending over backwards to please every old person you came across, and one can just not live their life in that way.
I
Every
mean,
old person.
Teacups can bend.
Young people can drink tea too, you know. You said every old person would want tea.
Old, young, whatever, Pen Bear.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure tea is good.
So, is this going anywhere?
I don't know, Rome.
Are we at the volcano yet?
How long until we get to the volcano, Rome?
Rome
oh, he's still taking his
reappears.
pants.
Rome reappears from below deck and says, that big green lady's down there crying.
Yeah, she's sad. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We're probably not gonna go stop her from crying. She wants to come talk to us. We're out here waiting.
if she's not careful, she's gonna wake Lazarus up.
Lazarus is dead, Rome.
No, he's not. He's sleeping. He's right
No.
down there sleeping. She put him in
No.
his bed and tucked him in.
Well, you know, sometimes people mourn in their own creepy ways, but no, he's definitely dead. But speaking of, maybe we should do a memorial. He kind of did save everyone, although he didn't even give us a chance to save him, but whatever. Maybe
Blame
we
the
can
victim.
say a few words, and then I don't know. It doesn't seem very healthy to keep a corpse on board, so maybe we could just throw him over. But we can say something nice before.
We can cast Featherfall on him while he falls, so he doesn't fall too fast.
How about we put him on a boat? We push the boat out to sea and we shoot fire arrows onto
Yes.
it as it goes out to sea.
That sounds so great.
I was thinking the same thing, except no boat, and just instead of sea, wherever in these mountains here. It's like you could still fire while he's. No? Is that not? Okay, sea it is.
Maybe we should ask.
Estinari.
Estinari. Maybe we should ask Estinari. Oh, I'll go downstairs.
Oh, thank
Good
God.
luck.
Alright, Yora goes downstairs.
Master.
Hi, Estinari.
Oh, hi, Yora.
So I know you're really sad and all. Um,
Yeah, I really am.
yeah, that's understandable. Do you know anything about what happened? About like because it seemed like um and I mean I w- you should definitely be able to mourn in your own time. However, we have kind of a really big decision to make about where we're going and how we're going to finish this mission that Lazarus gave his life for. And it seems like maybe you might have some more information, like about the whole weird power transition thing. Do you know more?
Yes.
Mm. Uh, Yor does not have any kind of um tissues or anything like that. So she just um did I take um no, I didn't. I thought I took uh uh calm emotions or whatever, but I did not. So that's okay. Um but yeah. So
This is
yes.
so hard for Jen because she's like a suck it up and deal with it type of person.
Jen is? Jen's not.
Well, that's how
Um
you treat me.
um So, Estinari, if you, everyone is prepared to give Lazarus a beautiful send off in a way that he might have appreciated, or we've come up with a really great plan of our own that we would love to execute out of all love and respect in our hearts.
Yora, I know you never liked him.
Oh, that's a stretch, I think.
What's this special plan?
I mean, it would be a beautiful ceremony where we send him off into a fiery blaze of glory. Well, Esnar, we can't keep a corpse on board. That's just it's not sanitary. It'll start to smell. He already kind of smelled. Sorry, no, not speaking ill of the dead, but it's definitely not going to be sanitary to keep a corpse on here.
Oh, I can fix that. And she waves her hand, and a magical field of energy surrounds the body.
Oh, okay.
I have
Great.
to return him to the tower. That's where he should be. They have a tomb beneath the tower, and that's where the best prophets are always buried. And he was the last one, and that's where I have to bury him. But he'll be fine
Okay.
in this field until then.
Oh, this is creepy. And I love all things dark and death related and creepy, but this is gross. Sorry, no, not talking ill about Lazarus. Um, okay, well,
Suddenly,
uh,
you hear a gassy hiss, and then Lazarus sits up. Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes the gases get caught inside the body, and and she drops the field and flattens him down again, and then reactivates the field. I don't think he'll do that again. I hope.
where is the tower in relation to where we're going?
North of Woodruff.
North of Woodruff, so way far back from where we need to
But
go
up
be
in
heading.
the sky, too. Remember, that's where we got the first egg.
Right, but
Oh,
it's
speaking of the eggs, I kind of did get the memories and knowledge of my master. And, he was holding out on everybody. He doesn't think we can complete the quest
Why?
because he thinks that Trius's brother was the other champion. I mean, he could be wrong. He could be wrong. It could be Farah or Tainer, but and since Azrael's probably dead, that might pose a little problem. You know what? I got to get control of my emotions. And she stands up and she takes a deep breath and says, I will help you more than he helped you. I will be strong. Yes.
That's very impressive. To go from wailing to a steely resolve. Okay. Well, maybe some fresh air.
I mean,
Would help.
okay. And she'll follow you up onto the deck. And step out to the cold air.
And when Yor gets out there, hey everybody, Estenari has some super interesting information about all the things that Lazarus was definitely holding back from us.
Oh, really? What news do you have for us?
I knew it.
Yora, I don't think they're going to be happy.
Well, you know what? At this point, we need to get as much information, and honestly, I'm not happy about it either. But here we are, and we can deal with feelings later. But we need information now.
Okay. Lazarus was not telling everybody what they needed to know.
I knew it. He's such a piece of shit.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah, what was it that he was withholding from us? I didn't have him pegged as the kind of person who would get off on withholding information, but
Well,
I guess you never do know.
when Azrael disappeared, Lazarus was kind of halfway, maybe a little more convinced that we might not be able to complete the quest successfully and find all the dragon eggs and awake the king of the dragons.
Well, I think it stands to reason that Azrael may be one of the chosen ones. Is that what you are saying? I mean, we do share a mother, and I don't. I mean, my father was a good man, but he was nothing. He wasn't a heroic person.
Lazarus believed that Azrael was the final chosen, the one who would be champion of the water dragon.
Well then,
So we've got to go back again.
go back to where?
Well, last place we saw him, to make sure that he's not there.
Well, he isn't. He was taken through a portal, and we knew not how to activate said portal, nor where it went.
And that town's been destroyed since, remember?
Right?
Lazarus thought that Azrael was probably dead by now. And he
Why?
I refuse to believe that.
Yeah,
What
well,
makes him?
He believed that Amalindis sent someone who served her to take Azrael prisoner and abduct him, and then he didn't think she would let him live because that could sabotage the quest.
I think that doesn't make any sense. I feel like if Amalindis's goal was to kill him in the first place, then why bother with taking him through a portal? It would have been much easier to have just murdered him. I hear what you are saying, but I must believe in my heart of hearts that that there's still some possibility that he is alive.
He also thought that it was possible that Farah Ortainer that Farah Ortainer could assume the role of champion. Probably Farah because she was more athletic.
Why don't we
Wait,
just
are
give
they also
two to Trias?
descendants?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. They
So
are.
can we just give them our spot and we can go home?
No, the dragons have chosen who they have chosen, and they will choose who they intend
well,
to
I haven't.
choose.
I don't have a dragon. I can go
No.
home at any time. I have things that I need to like. I have to find Sass, and I have other things that I need to be doing besides being on this obscure quest.
Yeah, but Lazarus,
Lazarus is
He-
still
he-
ruining my life.
he
He's dead.
believes that. I'm sorry, he believed. Oh gosh, he's gone. Lazarus believed that he knew which of you would be champions of which dragon eggs are left to
What?
find.
Why didn't he just tell us? And I'm sorry. Your name again is
Estinari.
Estinari.
She's a
Estinari.
big green Goliath chick.
Absolutely, Estinari. With all due respect,
Lazarus is a piece of shit.
is
Oh.
yeah.
Quarter in the jar.
I wouldn't have quite phrased it in that manner, Yora, but Estinari, is Lazarus the prophet or are you the prophet?
I am now.
Okay, so I care very little about what Lazarus believed. What do you believe?
I believe.
If you have all of his memories, no.
I
What do-
believe that my master was wrong, and that there is strength within all of you, and that knowing who will be champion, will not change the outcome going forward.
Okay, then.
So,
Sounds
what I
like
heard-
another Lazarus loop.
What I heard was you believe that your master was wrong.
Yes,
Yes.
about that.
Yes, absolutely. And I believe that you may be right about a great many things. But you're never going to come into your own as the prophet. You're never going to gain the confidence you need to in order to act in the position that you are currently stationed in, unless you break yourself of the shadow that is your master until you stop living in the shadow of an old white man.
He was old. He was very old. Very
Yes.
old. And grumpy
Absolutely.
and set in his ways. But I
Set in
love
his
him.
ways, a relic of the past, and you are the future, Estinara. You need to look forward into the light and step forward. Remove the baggage of history from yourself.
Lazarus
and-
was not baggage. And she stands up tall, towering
What's that?
over you.
Maybe not quite baggage, but I think you will find that there are ways in which his memory is serving you, and there are ways in which his memory is hindering you. And it's up to you to determine which is which and how to proceed forward in a way that honors his memory while allowing yourself to continue forward.
She takes a deep breath and holds it a second and then lets it out and says, "Of course, you are right. I must move on. The body of Lazarus is safe below deck. He is sealed in a stasis field, and he will not deteriorate anymore. And hopefully not sit up anymore."
Got some sort of a hyperbaric chamber you've erected around him.
I don't know what that is,
It's
but
still really gross.
Sounds unnatural, but okay.
magic is unnatural if you think about it.
Actually, there is a spell that I might know that does something similar to that, so might not be all that weird. But still, I mean, Lazarus is old.
No, Lazarus is deceased.
Was old.
Yes.
It's kind of a time for things like that. So yes, Estefani Esquire, future.
Estunari.
That's not
Right,
yes.
right. That's not the important part.
Estefani is her first name Gwen?
Gwen Estefani? That's it. My next character's name is going to be Gwyneth Estefani.
This quest is bananas.
She can't be a bard though, because she ain't a hollaback girl.
Enas. Yeah, absolutely.
Roll. Get
She'll
at
cast
the
silence. She casts
are
silence
leaving.
a lot. Just don't speak. Web.
I was gonna say, I would think a druid would be better. Walk on spider webs.
Sorry, I'm not home right now. Fucking yeah. There
Hey,
you go.
Caius,
Oh,
they're talking about spiders.
No doubt, this is a brilliant idea. That's
No doubt.
no doubt.
That's awesome.
Gwen Estefani.
Had no doubt when you were like, "Is her name Gwen?" I give up. Okay.
There you go.
We're going. Are we
Okay.
going? We're going.
We could do a paired concept with another character named Shake Blelton.
Shake what?
Never mind. We're just gonna keep moving on.
Okay.
Only if Rome allows us to.
Mm.
Yes.
So Lazarus knew where the last eggs were and who was getting them. So where do we need to go?
The volcano and the permafrost.
Yes,
But
so
so-
if we go
already
to the
got
volcano
permafrost.
next, we were going to the volcano next before we heard you crying. So we're
No,
going to
no,
continue doing
yeah.
that.
No,
But
no, we went to the under ice. The permafrost is the other
It's
cold
down,
place.
down south, where
Yeah.
I wanted to go at first
Yeah,
first place.
Oh,
Yeah.
under ice. So I
where
heard.
are we at?
Yeah, and then did you say? Sorry, what did you say? The permafrost.
Volcano.
And what now? And the volcano. What happened to the maelstrom? I thought the maelstrom was another thing. Was that not another thing?
There is the maelstrom, however, it would probably be best to get the other eggs before you go after the egg that was meant for Azrael, because Azrael isn't here, and perhaps united the other eggs can awaken the other egg, the Azrael's egg.
Well,
Interesting.
Trius, your brothers. Maybe you can have his egg. Maybe you can activate it or something.
I feel like there's like a 1 egg per person limit, right?
Well, Caius is 2 people.
Oh.
I could give the Shadow
Oh.
Caius an egg, but he's kind of like
It's kind of
mean,
shady.
though, too.
He's a little shady. Don't you think?
It's very shady.
Okay, so we'll figure out Maelstrom last. So
Yeah.
volcano.
Yeah.
But
Well,
another
perhaps.
thing. Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I was going to say, perhaps along the way we may find clues as to where they may be holding my brother and possibly father. They may both be yet alive or not. It's a real Schrodinger's family situation.
Trius, roll me a history roll.
Why is my name on the map?
Shh. It's
Huh?
too good.
Yeah, that's a nat 1. That's a nat 1 for a 2.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I recall anything about anything.
Well, I was
So-
going to ask, not Estefane,
Estunari.
Estenari. Uh, Are you going to require that stick that Lazarus was holding on to? Because I think Penbear can make good use of that. I've seen his
Only
sticks
one
he
of
walks
the
around
prophets
with.
can use the staff of life.
Oh, well, why is that? I mean, who
Well,
told you that?
here, try touching it.
Well, it's not for me.
Okay, Penbear, try touching it.
I'm okay with the weapon that I currently have. Thank you. I appreciate it, Caius, but I'm okay with my sickle. It's fine.
Just saying, I'd rather you have the Yeti destroying staff than some prophet lady who didn't have the best mentor.
Yeah.
You forget
No,
that using the staff to destroy the Yeti also killed my master.
But he
Yeah,
was old.
Yeah, but it does take a little bit of your life whenever you use it, and it looks like we're gonna use a lot of, magic by the time we're done. So, I wouldn't mind retiring after we're all done and not die instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
like retiring a good way.
Yeah, like, having a cottage on the beach somewhere. Like,
That would be nice. That would be
you know,
nice.
and
That worked great for the rest of your people. Too soon?
it is still too soon. A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
For everybody that wasn't there at the start, I killed half my village.
On a
Because fire.
beach
Thanks, Pete, for that.
with
Aloha.
Appreciate it.
cabins.
Cabins. Flammable ones.
Yeah.
Oh. So no, I'm okay with not getting the stuff, guys. I appreciate it, but I'm okay.
Just trying to look out for you. I figured
Yeah.
might help, but I'm sure you've got tricks up your sleeve too. So
Yes, I do. I do. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
all right then. I guess we have to. I'm gonna go sleep until we have something to do.
So
We
should
need
we
to decide where we're going.
should we stop by the tower? I know it's a little bit of a detour, but we
It's
could.
actually along the way. Well, sort of.
If it's along the way,
Kinda.
then yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so while the voyage commences toward Aranash,
Mm.
We're only like 20 feet away from it, so it shouldn't take very long.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. Caius begs Sildana to play another game of chess for the ring over and over and over. And y'all
Wait,
make it
is that what Caius does?
in,
I did not do that, but I will do that, I suppose.
in my
Sildana,
imagination he did.
please, Sildana, please, can we play again, please? Over and over, I would like to repeat that.
It's just Caius and Sildana forever, 4 seasons in a movie.
Chess match of destiny.
I'll tell you what, Caius. This next round, I'll play with one hand behind my back and use only my left hand this time.
Okay, I'll wear a pirate patch on my left eye.
Perfect.
Are y'all really gonna roll off?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta fill me in on these things. Okay, so you
Gotcha.
arrive at Aranash, which is 10,000 feet above the ground, above the haunted forest. You are.
I can't breathe. It's too thin up here.
Not in this world.
Yes. We've been at the same height for like weeks.
My God, I had no idea.
Oh man, how am I going to keep a straight face through this adventure? Okay, so you arrive at Aranash, and Astinari disembarks with the body of Lazarus. And it takes a few hours, but she eventually returns to the ship looking somewhat content. But you notice that she is carrying a different staff instead of the staff of life when she returns. Did Gilbert really pass away?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You did.
Oh man.
Godfrey passed away today.
Oh.
Oh. That's too bad.
Lazarus Gilbert Godfrey. Rest in peace. Caius is trying to figure out if that's actually Lazarus's name. Okay, so she returns to the ship. She's got a different staff in her hands as she returns to the ship, and she tells Rome she is ready to go again. So, volcano or permafrost?
Volcano.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Volcano.
Volcano. So, you set out for Fire Mountain. Now, this is a point where if the other group from Session 0 were paying attention to this stream, right here would be a big clue. But they're not here. So it takes you a couple weeks, but you finally arrive at Firefall. Obviously, I'm jumping over a lot of stuff here. So, wrong spot. Hide that. There we go. This should be it. Alrighty. Let's get it on. Around the mouth of the volcano, the crater. Okay.
Sorry, he said let's get it on.
Oh boy.
Are we really trying?
Around
Trying to hold.
around the crater on the ledge, you see various dragon eggs, and you see the petrified remains of the 12 wizards who sacrificed their lives in order to originally imprison the Queen of Dragons.
Figure out who we're related to? Wait, what do we see that they are?
They're all around.
The original champions, you mean?
Yeah, the mages.
Yeah.
Like right here is Sigurd Grind. Here's Lara One Heart.
Do we know who we're related to?
I would say yes.
Estinari, you're the prophet. Who was all of our relations?
Your relation was. Why can't I? Oh, I'm on the wrong window. Your relation was, as soon as I can click on it, her. And her name is, I can't see, it's so zoomed out. Ryla Veluthus, or however you say your name.
Oh, what about me? Do me next.
Okay. Let me find it.
You're over here in the top left.
Thank you. Kayla Weaverzoo.
Oh, see, that's really interesting because my mother's last name was Weaver, but my father's last name was Shu. They did a hyphenate dual last name thing. So is this person from the future?
No. No. Shut up. This is your grandmother.
Got it.
Uh,
Is my family inbred?
Shut up.
Is that what?
Are you your own father?
Well, it's also interesting because both of my parents were human.
Both of your parents were human.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are like
No,
ticking
this
me
is
off.
no, this is literally part of Yora's backstory that both of her
Yeah.
parents are human.
That's very interesting.
And this is the grandmother to your resident turtle.
Got it. Well, at least yours still looks like a turtle.
Beautiful grandmother.
Yeah.
Very
That's
proud,
all I'm
guys.
going into because apparently I forgot to paste the other ones there. So
No
let's move
worries.
on.
What was
So-
just out of curiosity, was Kayla's last name Weaver or Shu?
I don't know.
Okay, we don't know if it's coming from my mom's side or my dad's side.
Well,
Weaver would be my mom's side. Shu would be my dad's side, and that way
Weaver.
Weaver got it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool beans.
What I'm wondering though is that if there's no Firbolg there, does that mean that I didn't
home.
actually? Yeah. Can I
Is
just
pointing
go
over
home?
towards.
Okay, so here's what happened at a game. I
No,
had
that's
another
fine.
page with the entry closed. And I figured since y'all opened the entry, we didn't need that page anymore.
There's a
and
fireball over here.
I
Yeah.
deleted it.
Caius is pointing over towards
Yeah.
Firbolg
Tandor Slice Step.
on the bottom right or bottom left.
Slice that. That sounds like somebody that's really good at stealth.
Master of Stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the fear ball.
That's where Pen Bear got it.
Okay.
Without
I was
the
just
Is,
making-
is
yeah.
Rome's last name Chime?
Rome's not one of the chosen.
Okay.
There's a gnome here.
There's an Althor Chime. Interesting. Well, I don't
Chimes.
know. I can't see any of this.
This is the ancestor of Sedana.
Nice.
It is Stannis Theron.
Mm-hmm. Good name.
So, anyways, they are still petrified, having given their life forces into and combined their magical energies and life forces with the power of the volcano to imprison the Queen of
So-
Dragons.
So they're just petrified?
Yes,
Just petrified, which is a condition.
yes. Completely petrified. Turned to stone, petrified. And
At first he was afraid. He was petrified.
Would I know if I can remove that condition? Say if somebody would have picked greater restoration, about like an hour ago
Yeah.
before this stream started.
Specifically to make sure no one was stuck in stone.
That's
In this case,
yeah.
it would not work because it was old magic that transformed them.
Okay. Just checking. Thank you.
Yeah.
Although I should
That
have
was
let you try.
3.5 spell. Doesn't
Yeah.
translate to 5th
Yeah,
edition.
man. Come on. So, you're on the ship, even though I put
We're
you
on the
above the
volcano.
entrance. And you see the petrified remains. The volcano, when the 12 mages cast the spell that did all that and imprisoned the Dragon Queen, the volcano actually went dormant. But when she broke free 50 years later, the volcano became active again.
Hey Pete, what are these things?
Those are shadow dragons and shadow dragon eggs.
What do they do?
I can't see where you're pinging.
So Caius is just talking to his grandmother's statue, like showing her stuff that he can do. Like, look, I have like all this cool. I can make a sword come into my head. Like, no, you're not waking up. Okay, well, and lay on hands a couple times. Turn around to the gang. I don't know.
Yeah, Caius, honey, I don't think it's gonna work.
It was worth a shot. I mean, I got excited.
It was. I'm very excited too. I'm very, very interested. But I think this is just here as a stark reminder of everything that we have riding on our shoulders and the sacrifices of our families.
Profound.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, along with
Absolutely.
the shadow dragons, there are blood dragons
Where?
on the far left, and along that side and toward the bottom.
They're
They're
petrified,
on-
though, right?
No,
What?
they are not fully.
They're,
grown.
they're the ones we didn't take out the last time we came here.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah.
was under the assumption that these were statues that they're standing next to.
no,
No. All
no.
right.
They
Yeah,
are.
we sneaked past them all.
Yeah.
I think they're worms.
So, are we here or are we on the
Yeah, they're
boat?
werewolves.
I'm confused.
You're still on the boat, but I put
Fantastic.
your tokens on the map so you can see, and so
Got it.
that,
Got it.
Gotcha.
and
That
I
makes
put
sense.
them near the entrance to go below.
Got it.
The different
Oh.
colored eggs are dragon eggs of different types.
Got it. I will say, friends, comrades, let us gather around. Estenari, you two, come on, get over here.
Astonari comes over.
Fantastic. And I'll say, we are gathered here, above the volcano where our ancestors gave their lives in order to save the world. And I do believe that today we will take another step in that direction of honoring their legacy. And just as they did not fail, I do believe that we will not fail as well. We have claimed a number of these eggs already, and I do believe in my heart of hearts that this one will come to us just as easily as the others have in the past. Seldana, with your swiftness, and Caius, your bravery, and Yora, your cunning resourcefulness, and Penda, your stealth, I believe that anything is possible. And Estenari, you're pretty okay too.
Hold yourself still, but
She
yeah.
lifts her staff and stomps it on the deck, and thunder
It's like,
rumbles through the skies.
I'll say that there it is, Estenari. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get into the mood and let's go forward and get this thing done. And everyone, you can go on ahead and give yourselves some temps.
Motivational speech.
Yeah.
How much?
Office
Um,
temps, temp HP. What kind of temps we talking here?
office temps. No, it'll be temp HPs, and it will be 14.
37.
14.
Whoa. Nice.
Pretty good.
Pretty good speech.
Pretty good
Um,
speech and good heals.
Yeah. Estinari, you get 14 temps too.
Oh, I guess I better
There you
bring
go.
up her character and put her down there.
Temps for everyone.
Oh boy.
So what's the plan? Are we gonna do what we did the last time we were here and try and sneak our way through? Or are we gonna be more brazen?
That's a good question. I don't
Well,
know.
how many dragons are there? There are 5 dragons?
They're wormling dragons. Very young.
I feel like it would be a mistake to go there and just try to force our way through everything. But
I don't think so.
you don't think so?
Well, I mean, maybe.
I mean, we don't know what's in the middle of that volcano, like inside, and there's already a bunch of dragons on top.
This is true.
Maybe I'm being too cautious here, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems
Yeah.
a little bit risky.
Yeah.
I think the quiet approach would be best. At least until we
Absolutely.
get an idea of what we're dealing with.
Absolutely. Call me crazy, but I'm also feeling like if it's possible to avoid violence, it might be a good idea.
Okay, crazy.
I'm
I was holding that one in reserve.
I'm gonna put my hand up to your forehead and just like check if you have a fever or anything. Like, are you?
No, I'm just feeling hot because we're standing above a volcano.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's how temperature works.
Well, yeah, but okay. You're okay though. You're feeling good.
Trius is
okay-
sweating like crazy, but strangely enough, Sodana, Yora, and Penbear are not.
Yeah. If by okay you mean less consumed by a murderous drive to avenge the death of my father who may no longer be dead, then yes, I feel fine.
I'll take that.
But
That's
Cheers.
It's good.
yeah. It's good. We're
Progress.
working through it.
So are we taking the quiet route then?
Yeah, I
Quiet
suppose.
route. Yeah.
I learned a new
Yeah.
spell where I can like absorb fire into me without it hurting me as badly.
Nice.
That might be useful.
And with
Absolutely.
you could probably control all the fire too, Pen Bear, right? You can turn down the volume down there.
Yeah. Well,
I can bump it up too.
Yeah. No, Kaya, so just to be sure, the thing that you were talking about, absorbing fire into you, yeah, I think that would be very, very helpful, because you're not the one wearing the ring, correct?
Correct.
Ah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, then.
But I'm also not very good at dodging fire. So there's that.
I see.
That's
Fire
kind of
seems
why
to
I did it.
fire seems to find you, doesn't it?
It's following me lately. Yes. It's the smoke and the burning and the
Okay. Yeah, perhaps in a you know
screams of the elves.
yeah.
You did great with the fireball and with the eddies, though.
Right? That was good.
That was
No.
impressive.
No elves were harmed in the battle that ensued.
I mean,
Fireballs happened.
I'm just glad that my wolves were just spirits.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, but that's okay. No, it was good move. Good move. Shall we go down and check what's waiting for us?
before we do, and Sildana is going to focus for a moment and cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, I can't even hear my knees.
Well then, perhaps it would be best, Saldana, if you took the lead.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to add the 14 points to each of your tokens because none of y'all did it.
I tried, but I can't even see when I double click
Huh?
because my resolution is so. I guess okay, that's better. Never mind, I'm good.
There you go. Any one of y'all can control Estinari. She's not very powerful right now, though.
Sildana would have left her pet on the ship.
Huh?
Sildana would not have brought her pet with her.
Okay. Just remove it from the screen then.
Can I just delete it?
Yeah. Same here. Thorny's gonna. I mean, a plant wouldn't do a good here. So, and Fantis is gonna stay outside too.
Okay.
Yeah, when it starts smelling like chicken wings, Caius will send Beaky McClawsworth on his way. Peckingford.
Beaky McClaws were.
Which way do we want to go? Left or south?
As you recall,
Yes,
there
or
were
south.
2 guards directly beneath this ledge you're on.
Yeah.
Right.
They have flaming skulls for heads.
Mm-hmm. If I
They
remember
were
correctly,
dwarf-like, right?
yeah. If I remember correctly, last time we went to our left.
I thought we went south.
Well, south. Well, yes.
Went this way.
I guess the way we're looking, I guess. We went south, and then there was kind of a end of the road. We would have to jump over lava. So should we try the other way?
What
That'd
if
be a good
we
idea.
let the Yora? Do you think they would like Ingo as like a distraction? Like, oh, look at the cute dog.
I mean, maybe. But I'm also not super comfortable just throwing my dog out into a potential, death match.
I could actually do that. I could summon my spirit, and then he could teleport to me where we would be hidden. But I mean, we would still have to pass by them somehow.
I just figured I remember running after Ingo a few times now.
Your spirit is the red panda.
Yes.
Are you summoning it?
Not yet.
I thought maybe if we had had a good distraction, Ingo running around might send them off one path and we can take the other or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but
How did you
Ingo
guys get
wouldn't
by?
be able to. We just snuck by.
Yeah.
No, why don't we try that?
I suppose so. I'm not used to doing things that way.
Yeah. I'm gonna start going down, and I'm gonna go to the west.
Got it.
Donna will go as well.
I'm gonna what do you call it?
Oh boy.
That's plus 10.
Yep.
And yes, it's a 15.
Yeah. 35 for me.
What I was going to say, Caius, was that I was going to pet you on the shoulder and give you some guidance.
Oh. Well, I will gladly.
Yeah, that's a 11. So is that a 21 for me then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
I believe you have to stay within 30 feet.
30.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
also, Greg, could you control Estinari for me? Please.
Yes.
Thank you.
What's Estinari's
Scenari
spell?
runs into battle with an axe. No.
What's Estinari's stealth modifier?
Oh,
just wanna
that's how to spell Estinari.
Do you want to say +5?
I'm bringing up her.
+5.
It is +5.
Cool.
It is
+5.
really?
Well
Uh-huh.
done.
Looking at her stealth, says it's got
Cool,
5 next to it.
I'll roll for her. That's a nat 20 for a 35. I have the same stealth modifier as she does. So
Okay.
Estinari's.
That would be a 30. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah,
I
20
didn't realize
plus 5.
you wanted her to roll stealth too.
I mean, if she's coming with us, right?
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. What a
I
roll
don't
to
care
crit
who
on, though.
controls, as long as somebody other than me does.
Yeah. What a roll to crit on. All right. I guess are we able to make it past these guards without them noticing us? Given those spectacular stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right.
As you inch forward, you hear a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, just kidding.
As long as it's not a scream.
Oh, yeah! A heartbeat. Thump, 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 thump. Fall of the House of Usher. The Telltale Heart. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. I remember that from The Simpsons.
Okay, so. Hold up.
Guys, where are you going?
Did he do it? Did he do it?
I
Me
jumped,
thinks he did.
running jump.
Yes, he went more than 30 feet away from Sildana. He is no longer stealth.
Passing without a trace.
Correctamundo.
I think he's still stealth. He just doesn't get the benefits of pass without
considering
trace.
Yeah.
He rolled a 5 without the pass without a trace. So these two creatures
It's an 8.
burst out of the lava that surrounds that center rock, and they move to attack Caius.
Sildana's gonna try and fly in and attack one of them.
So they have like a false appearance kind of thing?
They were beneath the lava.
Cool. Is this a roll initiative type of scenario?
I already did for. I could do it in the group initiative if you like, because I did make sure the initiative rolls were accurate.
You did Penberry and me?
Yeah, go for it. Or I'll just.
And I already rolled mine. I don't know if you
I'll just
whatever
do
you
that.
whatever you want to do, Pete. It's fine.
I like my roll.
Yours is there. Trius is there. Is
Yep.
Estinari there? No.
Yeah.
No, she
Do
is.
we want to go straight into this, or would this be a good time for a breakity break?
Well, we have 15 minutes. It's up to you.
We have 15 minutes. Oh,
Till break
left.
time.
Oh, till break time. I think it might be easier to
Let's
break
run Cyber
before. Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, let's break.
Once you get
break.
this initiative stuff done.
Yeah. Let's get
So
the
we all
initiative
know.
set. Yeah,
It's
so we
set.
don't have to interrupt the combat.
So we don't have to
Alrighty
start off by being confused.
then. Okay.
Yeah.
So, at the top of the initiative is the fire elemental, and when we come back from break, we will continue with the battle of the ages, or the volcano.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I thought that would take like 5 more minutes. So good job, Pete.
That was awesome.
Okay, so we will be right back after these non-messages. Speaking of messages, if you would like to sponsor us, please contact Jen on our Discord channel.
Woo! bam.
And we are back.
Animal
I go to the
cruelty
right
should always
screen.
be punished.
There we go. We are officially back. Whew, man, that was a great steak dinner I didn't have. So, the good news is we're in initiative. The bad news is we're in initiative.
And it's the fire elemental's turn.
Yes, it is. And because Caius is the only one that it can see, that is who shall suffer its
Is he
wrath.
actually on the other side of this lava pit? How'd he get over there?
He jumped from place to place. and
He can
place-
jump 40 feet?
I think there's a rock in the middle.
There's
Yeah.
a rock in the middle.
Yeah, there's a rock in the middle. That sounds like a song. Is that a polka song? Anyways. It moves over here, and it is going to attack you, Caius. First, it forms with a free action little tiny fire spiders on the walls to distract you. And then it attacks. It tries to touch you, and I can't see the roll. There it is. Does a 17 hit?
No, I push its fiery claws away with my shield.
Then it reaches with the other hand around the shield. Does a 23 hit?
I will shield that attack.
Cheater. Okay.
Using
so-
my spell reaction, noticing he's going to come in and hit me, I will create a magical bubble around myself to protect me from the fire.
There you go. That works. And that brings us to Pen Bear.
Yeah. New spells and everything. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Give me 1 second.
All of the things.
Yeah, too many things right now.
Yeah.
Too many things. Um, okay, well, the first thing that I'm going to do, I think, is summon my wildfire spirit.
Would you like to drag it onto the screen?
Yes, I will. I will
Alrighty
definitely
then.
do that. If I can find it in the. There we go. The little red panda. Come on. Get
Now,
over here.
I didn't level up the token for that. I wasn't sure how the spell worked.
Ooh, that is a big red panda.
Ooh. Yeah, it is. There you go.
The way it works is, let me check. Let's clear that. So it's for 1 hour. I think it's just more HP. I don't think it does anything else.
Okay, if you figure out what it's...
Yeah, I'll check later, but I'm pretty sure it's just more HP. Okay, and I will summon it right here. Let me mirror.
Oh, I didn't have
it's-
to level it up. It doesn't
not-
have a character sheet.
Oh, well, there you go. It's fine. Doesn't really need one. And it's too far.
Don't think
Crap.
so.
Well, that's okay. And I'm gonna, before I do anything else, I'm gonna ask Caius, do you need to get out of there? Or are you okay?
I think we've got them surrounded now.
Okay, that wasn't the question. I'll take that as a yes, I'm okay. So I will stay there for now because summoning him was my action. And I'm gonna tell my panda, my wildfire spirit, to attack the fire elemental. It is range attack. So just that, I guess. Does a 10 hit?
On the fire elemental?
Yes. Probably not, but
no, it doesn't.
it doesn't. Okay. So that will be my turn, unfortunately. Okay.
Okay. That brings
That's
us to the mighty Saldana.
Okay, so seeing as the fire elemental is focused on Caius and doesn't see us, would it be surprised if Saldana flew up from above and dropped down and attacked it?
Sure.
Great, because that's what she's going to do. How high is this cavern?
This cavern is actually about 40 feet high.
Okay.
The tunnels
So-
are thin, but the ceiling is high above.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll fly at an angle to be about 30 feet above the creature
Okay.
and drop down onto it. And go ahead.
As she moves forward, did you drop past without a trace?
It stays up.
Okay. Because you moved forward out of range, if they don't move into range, they'll be...
Right. Everybody. So the only one that's out of range from me right now is Yora. That's
yeah.
it.
But she just hasn't moved yet, so...
Right. So, and Saldana will drop on the fire elemental.
Ooh, that's gotta burn. Okay.
And then would I get flanking from...
Yes. If you're dropping on the side of it.
Yep. So that's a 28 to hit.
Oh, man, I'm
And-
sorry, but it hit.
And because Yora is, or Saldana, wow. I know my character's name, guys.
Ooh, I get inspiration.
So that's an auto crit. Because assassin.
Ah,
Assassin!
okay.
And I rolled horribly.
So you rolled a 10. Max damage is 12, 18.
18.
So it's 18 plus 10 is 28.
Is that with...
That's with the crit.
Okay. Because I have 2d6 of sneak attack now.
Yeah. I'm
So,
assuming,
oh wait, I see.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, the 18 was 2d6 plus 6 maxed out. So
Right, but
2d6
it's
is
3d.
12.
It's 3d6 now.
Oh, it's 3d6?
Because my sneak attack damage is now 2d6, and my normal attack damage is 1d6.
Okay. There we go. I took out the other 6.
Cool.
Um,
And then she's gonna punch it because that's what monks do.
okay.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay. You
That
calculate.
roll. I don't think it rolled the crit damage. So that's 1d6 12 plus 8, so 18.
Okay.
Or 20, sorry.
1d6 plus 6 is 14 plus
14.
8. So
22.
22.
Okay. Minus 2 more. Alrighty. 40. Oh,
And
never
then-
mind. Almost revealed something. Now you pretty much know, though.
I wasn't paying attention. And then she's gonna punch it again. It's monks.
Okay. By the way, what's it? You're
20 to hit?
punching fire. Yes, that hits.
Uh-huh.
You're punching fire. So describe how this connects and all that.
So as a monk, Saldana is able to focus her ki energy so that while it looks like she's punching fire, she's punching the actual essence of the creature itself.
Good. Okay. So a 20 is a
Another
hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then she'll fly up to be about 25 feet in the air. And that's her turn.
Okay. You said 25 feet in the air. Okay. Okay, that brings us to Sir Trius. Now, this is one I've been waiting to see how you deal with things going forward.
Yeah, right? Weird. Trius is going to reach and touches a little locket, and he's going to say, ancestors guide and protect me. And as he does so, a light is going to kind of erupt around him in a 15-foot sphere. And within the within that radius, you see kind of like these like outlines of radiant beings that kind of like appear within that area. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's Spirit Guardians. Yep. And then as his bonus action, he's going to reach within himself and pull out his radiant blade. But as he pulls it out, it's going to flicker, and it's going to turn into a hammer. And then he's going to let go of it, and it's going to start to hover around him.
Ooh. Took my breath away.
Actually, just kidding. I can't do that because that's a leveled spell. I can only cast one leveled spell
man,
per
I was
turn.
just digging out a spiritual weapon too. Okay.
No, I can't do it. But I will do that as my action. And I will attempt to jump here.
Okay. I'm gonna say you're able to jump it pretty easy.
Fantastic. And then, is there anywhere to land on the other side there?
There's a little ledge of rock right here.
Okay, I'll try. I will try for that. I will try for that.
By the way, if you hold down Alt and move your token, you can place it anywhere.
Okay, I'll try for that. Sounds good. That was my action. Yeah. And then as my bonus action, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quicken a word of radiance. And I'm going to say, I don't know. Begone. And may the yeah, I'll just say be gone. That's fine.
That dragon really threw you for a loop, didn't it?
There's a lot going on. Let's go on ahead and have both of those fire things make con saves of 18.
Okay, the fire elemental rolls. It gets a 14. The fire elemental myrmidon. I hope I said that.
Oh, nice.
Properly.
Undead fire elemental myrmidon. Wait, is it undead?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Rolls a 20. So
Okay.
14 and a 20. What was the requirement?
It was, what do you even call it? 18. So the
Fire elemental.
the 14 will go on ahead and take 7 radiant damage, and the other will do nothing.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Is that the end of
That's
your
all.
turn?
I've moved. I've used my action. I've used my bonus action. I do believe so.
Okay. Alrighty.
Before we continue, Pete, just letting you know, sorry to interrupt there, but I'm going to place my fire spirit there because I summoned it actually too far. I can only summon it 30 feet away.
Okay.
So I'm just moving
Got
it, just letting you know.
I thought you were going to say I was muted.
Yeah. Quick question, Pete.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quick question. I'm sorry. Are you familiar with the spell Spirit Guardians?
I've read it a couple times offhand. I don't.
Gotcha. I don't. I'm gonna ask maybe Jen. Jen, you're familiar with the spell Spirit Guardians?
Very.
Does it proc only on their turn, or does it proc when I walk into them as well?
It does. Wait.
I think it's when it starts a turn.
Yeah, it's when they start turning it.
It says
That's
when
what I
a
was gonna
creature
say, yeah.
enters the area for the first time on a turn. So this is my turn,
Yeah.
and they've entered it.
So they moved through it.
No, I moved through them.
You moving through them doesn't
Doesn't
it.
count.
Them
It
moving
only
through it.
if they enter it. Perfect. Thank you. But they'll yeah.
Okay, that brings us to Caius.
Oh,
Caius, you
Okay.
have a huge flaming looking creature, seemingly with no substance, but just shaped by the fire, that leaped out of the lava and is approaching you.
okay. Caius is going to look behind him and see what is going on with that sword in the middle of the thing over there. Quickly take a glance over there.
Oh, in the next room?
Yeah, what's happening over? Like, what do I see if I just take a 1 second glance over?
You see multiple fire elemental myrmidons, and the sword is floating above a flaming pool of lava.
I think I want that sword. I've got a cold sword. Might as well go for a hot sword now. So Caius will notice that his team is about to kick this thing's butt, and believe in his ability to be stealthy. He will
Oh no.
look inside himself and just think about blackness and darkness and nobody watching him, and then a bubble 15-foot sphere of blackness envelopes around from me, and everybody, all of my team members and everybody, the fire elemental and everything, gets covered in this 15-foot sphere of blackness
Oh no.
as I cast darkness on myself using sorcery points so I can see through it. And then I start running towards the sword.
Got it. So what they see is a big, giant black blob coming at them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Do they get saving throws or anything?
No, they just can't see me.
Okay.
They see a ball of darkness.
So as you
And
approach,
this thing couldn't. I don't think it could take a attack of opportunity because it can't see me leave.
that's true. So, right here are steps that go up to a platform where the sword is.
I'm assuming I can go around the back though, right? How tall is it?
It's about 5 feet high.
Perfect. I
How
can
tall
jump
are
that.
you? Oh, you can jump straight up 5 feet?
I can standing jump that as a super turtle.
Super turtle.
LeBron James it.
Oh, you moved your maximum space already?
Yeah, that was an action and movement, and I'm good on stuff, I think.
Okay.
It's me.
Alrighty. So,
Yeah.
that brings us to Fire Elemental Myrmidon, who is unable to see any. Y'all need to roll stealth if you're within 5 feet of Saldana's square, because she's 25 feet in the air. So I would think that Fire Panda.
Hasn't
We're not
everyone
trying to be
attacked it? Yeah.
we're not.
there's no
Yeah, we're not being
stealth if
stealthy
you-
at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just killing them.
Okay,
Or-
in that case,
yeah.
it is going to attack.
Ooh, wait. First, before it does that, could it make a wisdom saving throw for starting its turn within 15 feet of me?
And the fire. Oh, the fire elemental already went its turn, so. An 8.
That's not gonna do it. It's gonna go on ahead and take 11 radiant damage to the face immediately. Face.
Okay. In reaction, it manifests a scimitar, a flame.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not a flame, but it's a scimitar. And it rolls a 19.
To hit me?
Yes.
And is it actually a reaction or?
Oh, no, it's its turn.
Okay, it's just as its turn. As an actual reaction, I will put up my hand and a shield, a radiant shield will appear and it will block that attack.
Okay. Dagnabbit. Does this thing have multiple turns? Oh, it does. Oh, yeah. And it swings again. It rolls a 20. But
No,
it
it's not going to
lasts
get.
until... Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts until the beginning of my next turn.
So, it's too dumb to know that it can't hit you right now, so... It
Well,
used
it might.
its turns.
It might, if it
It
can
did
roll above a
try.
24. Yeah.
It tried. It rolled a 20 and an 11. And that brings us to Estinari. Who is controlling Estinari?
I think Greg is.
Sure.
I thought that's who Pete asked to control him.
Yeah, why not? Estinari is a cleric.
Life domain.
I was
cleric.
right. I was totally guessing.
And she does have spells.
She will do her dangdest from where she is with a guiding bolt. She's going to do guiding bolt. Okay, how do I? What?
What were you aiming at?
I can't. At the elemental. The
Fire elemental?
Yeah, actually the one that Trius has not been wailing on. The opposite one from,
Okay, the small one or the big one?
Eldana. The small one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Alrighty.
I don't know how to do her thing because it's not rolling. I don't know if I have
Let's see.
control.
Guiding bolt. It's a saving throw, I guess. Dexterity?
Yeah. Well, it's 46, and it's a saving throw, so.
Is it dexterity?
It's a ranged spell attack.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it.
I don't know what her modifier is.
Yeah. I think, have you created Estenari in D&D Beyond by any chance?
I probably have.
The spell save DC is 0, and her spellcasting ability is set to 0 and none. So, let's see here, +7. So, 21 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
14 radiant damage and advantage on the next attack against the thing, and then she will jump to the middle and beckon for somebody behind to join her.
Okay. Well, at least she's actually helping, not like that other prophet. Am I right? Yora, it is your turn.
All right. I see Penbear in front of me, Estenari there, everyone on the edge of a lava pit fighting a fire elemental on the other side. Yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And right here, that small token is the fire elemental Myrmidon. I'm actually saying the word right.
Nice.
Okay. I don't have a ton to do that will not hurt all of my friends. So. So I will. Yora's gonna look at. I'll come up here, and ask Penbear. Penbear, would you like to get over there without
Jumping?
Jumping or even bothering? We can get to the backside of that elemental, if you'd like.
If that's possible, then yes, sure.
Okay. Then Yora.
I won't say no.
Yep. Then Yora picks up Ingo and holds onto Penbear's hand and is gonna cast Dimension Door over. We'll put us here.
Poof. There, you should be back on the map.
So.
Thank you.
Is that within Caius's? Is that within Caius's blob of blackness?
Welcome to my darkness.
Yeah, I forget the radius. I forget
Was
what
it-
the radius of that is.
Is it
It's
15?
15 feet, yeah.
Penbear's in it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What's going on? You're
Now you're really stealthy.
You're where? You said we were just gonna go on the other side. Where am I?
I mean, we are. And I don't see.
You probably don't. Yeah, you wouldn't even see me.
It would just be like a black wall in front of you, like a curtain of velvet.
Oh
where
my
Penbear
god!
is talking.
Penbear! What did I do? My first time ever casting this spell. And I
Wait, aren't you still holding his hand though?
only have Penbear's hands.
I'm just gonna like on the side
step
like this.
back.
I'm just gonna pop my head slowly out of the shadow and
Boo!
I'm just here. I'm just here.
Oh,
Was-
okay.
Yeah,
That's
I was scared for a second there, but we're all
yeah.
good.
Yeah, same. I don't like any of this. And then that's gonna be unsettling words on the fire elemental,
Okay.
who will take 4 off of its next saving throw.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Awesome. Please remind me when that need arises. And that was on the big one? The big fire elemental or the...
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. And that brings us to the top of the initiative for round 2. And
Fire elemental needs to make a wisdom save.
you would. A
Or
6.
starting with that doesn't do it.
I know.
And take 4 off. So 2.
Definitely didn't do it. How much?
That is going to be
I believe it's 9,000.
12 radiate damage.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Okay. It is starting to lose a little flicker. And I forgot it's its turn. So it is going to try to touch. Can the red panda be attacked?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna try to touch red. Wait, did I already roll? I did roll one.
You did, yeah.
A 24. That was
Yeah.
actually toward Trius, though.
Does it have a second attack or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Trius, if you do not block that somehow, you take 12 points of fire damage.
I will go on ahead and take it. Man, it just hit my AC.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, so, and for its second attack, it is on the red panda. 24.
It does hit.
Okay, that's 2 24s in a row.
Ooh.
Yeah, 7 points of damage on red panda.
Fire damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
so you
is
see
red panda resistant or anything?
So you see the fire as soon as the elemental touches the panda. You see the fire just like go around the panda and just dissipate behind it, and nothing happens.
Oh, this red panda's gonna have its way in this place. Okay,
Mhm.
so that brings us to the mighty Pen Bear, Master of Stealth.
Which
Right now, he is completely unseen, except by Caius.
except a little bit of his head and hand to Yura, and that's it. Unfortunately, Pen Bear cannot do anything because, well, I don't know. We'll see if they're just resistant or immune. I will get out of the shadows first off, and what's 15?
Make a constant. No, I'm kidding.
So I just don't want to hit Trius.
You can hit me
So,
if you want to. That's fine.
Well, no. I'm gonna put myself so that it's like just on the edge. I just want to hit both. Like I can hit my red panda, it's fine, but I want to hit both with a cone of fire with burning hands.
Cone of fire? You're good attacking the fire elemental with cone of fire?
Well, that's the thing. Pen Bear wouldn't know if they're immune or resistant.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, do it.
So I know. I'm just.
It's so Pen Bear to burn the fire.
It's so Pen Bear. Do it.
I mean,
Pen Bear. Pen
Pen
Bear.
Bear.
Pen Bear.
look, I just
It
took
works on
elemental
circle.
adept. Okay, so
Yeah.
Penbear thinks that he can still hurt the fire with fire. Um, so,
When you
do I
fight fire
even
with
bother
fire.
rolling, Peter?
No, you don't have to bother rolling.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As the fire from the burning hands spreads out from your fingers, it warps around both the fire elemental and the fire elemental myrmidon. Having
Okay,
no effect.
so my face just kind of drops a little bit, and I will just simply go back in the shadows.
Okay.
Because Penberry is really puzzled as to what a circle of a wildfire druid can do to kill fire.
You're gonna feel really exposed
when it's immune.
when Caius moves.
Well, I don't know what Caius is trying to do, so. Trius, do you want to move from there?
It's obvious to me that Caius is trying to pull a Treese.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable where I am. I've
Yeah,
got these
you're-
two right where I want them.
You're comfortable, like inches from the lava?
So then he'll catch me.
Okay. And what can I do? Immune to fire.
And no one's
I
taking
will.
damage, so you can't heal anybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my turn's done. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the panda. Would I see what those creatures are?
They
I can't
are
really see.
fire elemental myrmidons.
Oh, they are as well.
Oh, actually, sorry, you can't see them.
Well, I can't see them. Okay. I mean, I see that there's something there, but I don't see what they are. Okay. I'm just gonna put the fire panda in between us and the elemental so that he can try and taunt them and be the bait of all the fire attacks.
Yeah, I mean, it can also do the help action to give someone advantage on their attacks if it wants to do that.
By the way, does the fire panda fly?
Yeah, he can.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a spirit, so you can fly and yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I think.
Okay.
I don't. Well, I guess I could
Decisions.
kill him. For now, yeah. I'm gonna end my turn like that.
Okay. You're sure?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, there goes that apologizing thing. You don't have to apologize.
It's
Reflex.
I'm sorry that I
It's
keep
a
saying sorry.
reaction. It's a free reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we come to Sildana, who chose this place to get high. Bump, 25 feet in the air.
She's everywhere she goes at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So Donna will kind of flap an angle over here to be 30 feet as she drops down onto Flaming Elemental Friend.
Okay.
And she's gonna stabby it, flanking with Trius.
By the way,
And the
30
fire
feet,
elemental.
we didn't do the fall damage.
Oh, we didn't.
So it was
I'll do that. Only 7 points of fall damage. Wow.
just
Not
now.
going well with damage today. Yeah, that was from the first one that we never did.
Okay.
And so for
Alrighty.
this round,
That's it for this
that's no.
round? Oh,
No, that was for the round that we didn't do. Unless you don't want to do it, in that case, I don't care. It's 7 points of damage. It doesn't matter.
no, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, so that is a 19 to hit,
That hits.
or 9 plus my sneak attack. Three. Wow, guys, I need a new dice.
You,
So that's 12 points of damage, and
it got the job done.
oh, great.
Okay.
And she's gonna come to here.
The fire elemental just kind of disperses as its flames just kind of poof and poofs out.
Well, that's one down, and she's going to attack the Myrmidon now, punching it in its face.
Okay.
14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, and bonus action, she's going to try and punch it again. 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Woof.
Whoa.
And she'll go ahead and fly up 30 feet in the air, and that will be her turn. Actually, she'll fly 40 feet up.
Okay. Don't break my heart. Okay, you're doing the height
Uh-huh.
kill.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to the ever diligent Trios.
Cool. As Trius's action, it will say, "Light take you," and it's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yep.
21.
That makes it. As a bonus action, he's gonna do that thing again with the sword. It's gonna flicker. It's gonna turn into what do you call it? A hammer, and then the hammer is going to take a swing at the what do you call it? The Myrmidon,
Okay.
flanking.
Is this a spiritual weapon that remains afterwards?
It is a spiritual weapon that remains afterwards.
Okay.
Cool beans. I'm not sure what I rolled, but I think it hit it.
Okay.
Did it?
It went through.
There's
29.
There's your spiritual weapon.
Cool beans.
And 29?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. And that will go on ahead and be 10 points.
Okay.
Of force damage. Yeah. That's my action. That is my bonus action. And I will sit tight.
Awesome. And let me just give you control over Mr. Weapon there.
Cool.
There you go. So
See,
you
I
can
knew
move it.
I knew you had a hammer ready, so I thought I'd make it easier for you, Pete.
Thank you. Thank you. Caius, you have entered this chamber, and there are 5 fire elemental myrmidons guarding this platform that has like it's kind of like a water well, but it's full of lava and flame, and floating above it is a sword floating vertically above it.
So Caius will move towards the back side of the thing there, and while doing so, I will do a series of, or I guess one, let's call it, I don't know, some like a small I'll make a dreidel.
A what?
Yeah, I'll make a dreidel.
What is a dreidel?
About 10 feet away from me while I'm running. So like just I'll run past. So it'd be like. So when I'm about here, I'll make a spinning toy thing that'll determine like to make sure that this isn't Inception, and at the same time, maybe distract these creatures as I put the toy down, prestidigitate myself a dreidel, and spin it, and then keep running around towards the backside of this thing and get ready to climb it next turn.
Okay.
So I've created like a little spinning top here on the stairs. It's like falling down the stairs kind of thing.
Oh, a top. Okay.
Yeah, like a dreidel, a spinning top.
Yeah. Make it out of clay, and with it you will play.
You could have just called it a top for the intellectual impaired like me.
Yes. Well, it's just a trinket, a non-magical trinket that falls down the stairs while the ball of darkness goes towards the sword.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the ball of darkness.
Okay. So, before Trius starts talking about stuff,
Sorry, it's so funny. It's so funny.
The fire elemental Myrmidon is actually going to take a swing at... Oh, what's this? Ooh, I didn't know that.
Oh, is that the one that's starting its turn next to me?
Yes, I know. Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
It rolled a 5.
Yeah. That's gonna be another 15 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, you're rolling well.
It's 3d8. It's really good.
Did an 8 hit?
Did an 8 hit? No, it was a wisdom save, right?
No,
You said
he
you
swung a scimitar.
Oh no, an 8 does not hit me.
That's not an 8. That's a natural 1.
If that's true,
Yeah, an 8 does not hit me.
does a 14?
No, that doesn't
Okay.
hit me either.
It is going to... Oh, apparently your hammer is in my way of selecting him. Okay. It is going to move a few inches. Can't move anymore. And that is its turn. And that brings us to Estinari, Greg.
Okay. Could you have the Merman Durman make a wisdom save?
Yeah, the merman dude. Now I'm gonna start saying that. Watch. You said wisdom?
Yeah.
Which one?
A
As
9.
it hears.
Wait.
It hears.
Yeah, which one? The one
The
next
one-
to you?
The one that's like right in front of her. That's not.
Oh, it's Estinari's turn. Got it.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay. Confusing me here.
So like
Sorry.
this creature hears the essence of all eldritch horrors in their head at once, and they cannot possibly fathom the 16 points of Toll the Dead damage that they got.
Ooh.
Actually, it might be at this level 3.
I don't know.
No, 2d12.
Yeah, not 11. Well, unless Estinari's higher level than we are, which is totally allowed.
Totally allowed.
She
Yeah.
could be level 17 for all we know.
is
She's probably level 22.
No. She, unfortunately, is level 4.
What?
Yes. That was
Why did
high
we-
level when you started.
Why did
When
we
you
let her
first-
come with us? This was a mistake.
It was your decision.
She's level 4, but
Well-
she has a shite ton of HP. That's why we brought her.
Okay, let's do
She
it.
does have a lot of HP. She has 83 HP plus 14
Well, there you go.
temp.
Awesome.
So, okay, so is she moving?
She's
Greg?
our bullet sponge.
She does not see a safe place to move right now,
Okay.
so she will wait there until other people have moved. out of the
Yora,
way.
you are there, just come out of a dimensional door, Ingo in your hands. Suddenly, Penbear appears beside you again, out of the inky darkness, which seems to have moved on.
So I can see everything.
Yes, you can. Well, you can see. Can you see the black circle or transparent circle around Caius?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh.
It might not be on our layer.
Oh, it's on his token. That's weird.
Probably
It's on his.
just visible to me, so if you make it visible to all players.
Oh.
I don't know if I can.
There's a little
Yeah.
dot. It used to be like 3 dots that you could click and then make it everyone. No?
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, I never
Looks
knew
great. All right.
that. Trius
So
also
we can't.
has
Yeah.
a square, so let me do that to his token too. As soon as I get to the right window.
Squares are harder. Actually, no. Well, it's fine. You can do squares, can it?
It did already.
So.
Y'all just weren't seeing it.
Yeah.
There.
Just can't see it.
There you go.
I still can't see it.
I sees it.
We
Okay.
sees it all. It's very red.
Oh. Maybe it just needs to refresh.
I made it red so that it would be not too bright, but
Oh, I see it now. Cool.
yeah, it's kind of trapped in the confines of the lighting of the.
I see it
tunnel.
now. I see it now.
Okay. So, Yora, what would you like to do?
So. Did I see this top? What are these dragon things?
You would see the
Dude,
top. You would see the top falling down the stairs. Yes.
Anything within his circle is in.
But what I had seen it before, he covered it in darkness.
No, because he was blocking where you're standing. Penbear
Okay.
was in the circle.
Okay, but I see this one half poking out.
Yeah, and you see the
Okay.
3 at the foot of the steps.
Okay. Well, then I think even.
She
Yeah.
casts mirror image, then flies up and takes the sword before Caius can get it.
No. But she will go ahead and cast Hypnotic Pattern, which is a
Ooh.
30-foot cube.
Ooh.
And even without knowing that this top guy is here, she would put it in the middle because these guys are 30 feet. So, but unknowing to her, actually, I guess it wouldn't even really count for him since he's also in the black and can't see out. But yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be a 30-foot cube, right centered, and to get all 4 of these guys. And they all need to make wisdom saves.
Okay, just give me one moment here. It's 4. I guess they would all get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
That's a
the
fail.
first one fail.
Mhm. Fail. Fail. Fail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
I don't. In all fairness, I don't know if the one that's by
Oh, yeah.
Caius would make this save because he has to be able to see it.
Yeah, probably he didn't have
But so
to
if he
make the
can't see
save.
out of that, but yeah, they all failed. So all 4 of them are they're charmed for the next minute, and they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
Okay, and you said that's a cube or a sphere?
It's a cube.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
have any cubes. Okay, we're gonna draw it.
Yeah.
Can you pick that up and move it where you want it, or
Can I pick it up and move it where
click the line?
No, I cannot click on the line.
Okay. Alrighty. So you wanted it like
It would be centered basically right in the middle. It would be yep, just like that.
okay. Alrighty. And will that be the end of your turn? Is Ingo doing anything?
No, because now that these things are charmed, nobody touch those guys. And looking back at everyone else is looking pretty decent. So, but just for funsies, Penbear is right there. Penbear, I'm so very glad that you made it over and that you didn't lose half of your body into a mysterious shadow. And I'm very,
So
very
am I.
thankful for you. And that's going to be bonus action, Bardic Inspiration.
Yes.
Ooh.
And that is going to be a D8
Okay.
on ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. And due to unfailing inspiration, if you roll it and the roll fails, you can keep your bardic inspiration die. So until you pass or attack or whatever, then
Nice.
it's all then you can keep it.
Okay.
10.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And would
I'm
you
very-
like to move?
I have no interest. Well, I guess actually maybe I'm gonna. I will see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will be stupid and step into this corner of Caius's darkness. Caius, you can't just keep turning off all the lights.
How do
And
you
that'll
know
be
he
her
did
turn.
it? Hmm?
It's following him, so but yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, that brings us to the Master of Stealth.
That would be me. Which is still hilarious whenever we say that. Trying to. Okay, well, there's really. I mean, all my fire is out, so what I'm going to do is just good old classic. I'm going to do Thorn Whip on that Myrmidon that we're fighting on the Myrmidon. And it is a 31.
Myrmidon.
Ooh. Myrmidon.
Myrmidon. So 2d6, so it's going to be 12 plus.
Which one are you aiming at?
The one that we're fighting since it
The
started.
first one?
The one,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 12 plus, so 21, and that is bludgeoning. No, piercing damage.
Piercing?
Yep.
Okay, resistance to piercing. I didn't even realize that earlier.
Okay, so
That means half.
yeah, 11, I guess, or 10, whatever. I can never remember if
round
it's
up
rounded up
for-
or.
I round up for monsters, down for players.
Ah, well, thank you. And I will instruct my red panda to just literally like be in front of the Myrmidon, of the Myrmidon's face, like literally like.
I just
You
picture
know,
a
like-
cartoon red panda. Blowing
Yeah, like cartoon
raspberries out.
red panda, like trying to hug the helmet of like just to try and get him to attack the panda. Try to taunt the
Hugging what part of the helmet?
of the like just like trying to
The
basically
back of it, the front.
no the front, like,
Okay.
and it's just to get his attention, like it. Otherwise, like if it doesn't attack, it basically takes a dodge action.
Okay.
It can't. It either attacks or take the dodge action. That's all it can really do. So,
Gotcha.
so yeah. But for flavor, I will tell him to just try and get in literally into the Myrmidon's face and try to attract his attention to deflect any other attacks.
Alrighty.
And actually, I should have done that before moving the red panda, but panda didn't do anything. So as a bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Trius.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but I do not need it at this very moment.
Wait, didn't you take like 12 damage earlier?
Yeah, but I've got like 70 something left.
Yeah, I know.
Those were temps. Those were temps.
Yeah.
I had 14 temps.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna
He also
stay
still-
there.
didn't deduct him from his token, so I had no idea.
Yeah, I
Yes,
still have two. I still have 2 temps.
Yeah, completely forgot about the temporary hit points. Never mind. I'm just gonna stay there and try and figure out what the hell I can do with like fire not working for me.
Okay.
And that's it.
And that brings us to 40 feet high, where the air is thin. Not really. Saldana.
Saldana's gonna drop on the Myrmidon and try and stab it in its face.
So that's 4 times 6 falling damage onto the Myrmidon.
If it hits.
Yeah.
28 to hit.
Unfortunately, that hits.
Lovely.
Nice.
So that is 7 points of piercing damage, 3 points sneak attack, 10 points of piercing damage, and then 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 22.
No, 17. Because it's 5 points of piercing because it's resistant to piercing, you said it, right?
Oh, yeah. It's also resistant to bludgeoning.
Okay.
So, let's see.
So then 6.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Oh, then it's the full then, because that's a magical attack. Or her weapon is at least.
Yeah. So
So it's 10 points of piercing damage and then 6 points of non-magical bludgeoning.
16.
Non-magical
And-
bludgeoning.
Well, because I'm falling from the sky.
Got it. Yeah.
And then she's going to punch it a couple of times now.
Yeah.
Okay.
$29 to hit.
That hits.
For 11 points of magical bludgeoning damage because her fists are magical now.
Boo.
Oh, Saldana, you're magical.
And then bonus action, another.
That
As she
hits.
follows through with her punch, she's gonna turn around and basically spin with her and catch it with her foot right in like the gut.
Oh man.
Or another 12 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Is there
So good.
foot magic too? Sheesh.
Yes, it is.
Her entire body is magical.
She's enchanting. This thing is looking really bad. Parts of its armor are cracked and dented, and it's breathing hard.
And then she'll fly another. She'll go ahead and fly back up to 40 feet. And that'll be her turn.
As a disclaimer, I don't know if fire elemental myrmidons actually breathe. But it sounded good. Okay, so.
So it
Trius.
depends on if it's alive or undead.
Gotcha. As Trius's bonus action, the spiritual weapon will come around and attempt to hit yield what do you call it? Myrmidon. That looks like it was a crit. Wait.
Yeah. Third level plus higher level cast. I don't know what that is, but just click spiritual weapon to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just what do you call it? It's just 13 points of force damage.
Well, it's 8 plus maximum damage,
Oh, well, okay.
which is 8. So that's 16 points. Yeah.
I think oh, okay.
What's
you
the
go.
plus 5 for?
No. Plus 5 is from my casting.
Yeah, 13 would be your max damage on that attack, so you have to roll again for the crit.
13. No, but I rolled max.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a crit is max plus another roll.
So
No,
yeah,
it's-
So it
so
would be 13 plus 13.
yeah, 13 plus 13 is 26.
Okay.
I rolled max damage, and then I add max damage.
So, oh, okay, I see.
Okay, yeah, so 26.
Never mind. Sorry.
That killed it. You can't really tell by looking.
Fantastic. The hammer drops down and explodes
Bam,
in
bam, bam.
in flames. And then I will, I guess, walk this way.
Walk this way.
I'm gonna walk to like. When do the Myrmidon go?
They're not actually in initiative right now because they are hypnotized.
They are.
They were in
they?
darkness before, so they haven't had to roll initiative yet.
Got it. I will walk over here just far enough so that they are not within my aura. And I'll say I'm ready when you are, Saldana, and I'm gonna hold an action to attack when Saldana attacks. But that's not going to happen for quite some time.
Okay. We can act like we're out of initiative for now,
Okay, sounds good.
and then that way it'll speed things along a little bit until these 5,
Sure.
or if
I'm-
these 5 start fighting.
Yeah, I'm just
gonna
not sure.
keep the
Yeah,
initiative window up, but
yeah. Because hypnotic pattern lasts what, like a minute?
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we could just roll through and all hold our action to attack at the exact same time, and just end them one by one by one by one by one. Or not.
It's true.
That's my turn, though.
Okay. Caius.
so, seeing Yora behind him, coming up into the ball of darkness again, or entering into it, I guess, he will hold her off, telling her to slow down, or like, oh, just give me a second, kind of thing. But she doesn't notice him because she can't see him.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm just doing the like just the symbol for hold on, but you're like ignoring me because you can't even see me. But I reach in towards the thing and I guess hop up on here. Or do I need to top up? The
You're there.
Okay. So yeah, I'll grab the sword. I don't know.
Okay. Let me just add it to your inventory. Yay! Actually, let's make sure you have homebrew on. Settings. No, you do not. Good thing I checked. Okay.
Oh. On D&D Beyond, you mean?
Yeah. It is now in your inventory.
Okay. Then
You
I
might
will
have to
swing
refresh
it.
You might have to refresh your character sheet.
Oh. Okay. Well, not knowing what it is, can I swing it?
But yeah, if you arm it.
Do I have to attune something like this? Or
Ooh, that is a good question. Let's go
doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Good stuff. Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely swing that. And I get an advantage because this thing can't see me.
Yes.
It's a good thing too. A 14 plus 10.
I'm reading it real quick.
That'd be 24.
Yeah, 24. Is this thing a fire giant? I'm guessing not. No, it's
No,
a
it isn't.
Myrmidon.
No,
So
it
then it doesn't get that bonus thing for that. That's cool. I think it's just a +3 then.
Yeah. The 3 is cold damage.
And I've noticed that it's actually like I was sweating a little bit before I picked it up, and now I feel a nice like air conditioning kind of just hit me.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll just 2d6 plus 6 plus 3. Oh, I'm just gonna do it like this.
Mm.
17.
Okay.
17 plus 3, so 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Second attack. Sorry that took a while. It's new weapon. 17 to hit.
Stop
Misses.
saying you're sorry, Greg.
Oh, 19 to hit. Sorry.
Actually, yeah, you have advantage, so that hits.
Noise. And not advantage on damage. And 18 plus 3.
21.
21.
Okay.
And then I will I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna I guess it's too late to kick him off the thing. I'll just Yora, right here. And I'll move in behind him like this so that
She
I'm
can
trying
flank him.
to help her flank, but I don't know if she can necessarily know where I am.
Okay. Man, that thing did good damage.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain.
Okay. So that brings us to Estunari.
Oh, right. Okay. She is going to hold her action to jump when everybody else moves.
I think there's already space there because I've moved out of the way.
There.
She
They
can get to
are
the edge
dead.
here.
Yeah.
Alright, she'll squeak by and go underneath the flaming panda and move up behind Pen Bear, and then she'll hold an action to. I guess this thing is inside the darkness ball still, so she can't really tell that it's being attacked yet. But she'll hold an action when she sees something that's being attacked or attacking her friends. She'll toll the dead.
Okay. Who drew lines on my map? Okay, so she's gonna. Well, can she see?
She can see the one down there.
Yeah, she could see that one.
But it's not being attacked yet, and so
Yeah.
other people might attack something, and she's just going to do it at the same time as everybody else does. Like when
Wow.
everybody unleashes the barrage, she's going to join in.
We're all waiting to attack at the same time.
Okay.
Except Caius, who's in a dark bubble of blackness and
Yeah.
They just
Lone wolfing it.
lone wolfing it a little bit.
They just updated Roll20 as we're playing. It's showing me a square, a 30-foot square around her as I drag that ruler. Cool. Okay, so anyways.
Just to let you know, that hypnotic pattern that she put up would be disappeared right away. Like the it lasts for a minute, but the pattern doesn't stay there the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
It's like a flash, like a magical
Magical flashbang.
flashbang. Yeah.
okay. So the one that you attacked is broken free from the hypnotic. Oh, it wasn't in
That
the
one couldn't see it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was in darkness.
Okay. Okay, that brings us to Yora.
Okay. Not really sure where Caius just told me to shoot, but
Well, he is flanking it, so you
Well,
would
I
have
can't
advantage, but it's in the darkness.
see him flanking.
It's
it.
a straight roll. If you, you can't get over there. Plus, it's 5 feet high.
Yeah.
Okay. Then okay, then the only thing that I have okay. Then the one that Kaya said is right here. I'm gonna say, okay, F you, dude, that's right there. And I need him to make a, well, first, yeah, I'm gonna say, F you, man, right there.
Which
and that's
one?
going to the one that Kaya said, he's right here. That I have no
Okay.
idea is there. Wait, do I? You can hear. Okay, yeah, so F you, dude, and that's gonna be another unsettling words on that guy. He just has to be able to hear me.
Okay.
I don't have to be able to see him. So he's gonna take 8 off of his next save, which is going to be, so that was my bonus action. He's gonna make a wisdom save as my action, and I cast Dissonant Whispers on him. And he hears one unresolved G note in his brain that goes on forever. and he makes a wisdom save.
Right now?
Yep. But he's going to take 8 off of that, so it's only an 11, which fails. Which means that he's going to take 3d6 psychic damage.
I have a question. Would all of them have to roll? Or just...
Why would all of them have to?
Sure.
Well, because they would all hear. That would break their hypnotic.
No. It's a you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear.
Okay.
And since I can't see him, I made sure that everything he could hear.
Perfect.
So he's gonna take 8 off of his wisdom save, which makes it an 11. So he fails. He takes 10 psychic damage, and then he immediately uses
His reaction
to move
to run away from Caius.
to move as far away from me.
Move as far away from Yora as possible.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I use my reaction as well.
Yeah. Caius, you can use your reaction to make an attack of opportunity as he's leaving,
Yeah.
though.
Because I can see him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he runs
sure can.
past Caius, taking an opportunity.
Brutal. Only 12 damage. 26 to hit.
Okay.
Nice one, Yora.
And what is this movie?
Did I get him?
Oh, you got him. You got him
Oh.
good.
Okay, good.
He ran by me. He's on the other side now.
Yeah. It's got 40 feet of movement. Nice.
I think that's where it was. Yeah. Alrighty. And that brings us to the top of the initiative. Now,
Well, seeing that
Hold
this
on.
creature would have run out, that would have triggered things, right? Or no?
No, because we weren't looking at that one. I don't think, were we? Because they're
It
waiting
would have
for
run
an
out
attack.
of the blackness, and we were waiting for something for everybody
Right.
to attack.
I was holding my action until Sadana attacks something, and Pen Bear hasn't gone yet.
right.
So it's
And
going to
we
go
are
Pen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta
So it's gonna
ask
go-
a question first.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I said that if I'm able to end at an earlier time, I will give the option. We are at the top of the initiative. We have 30 minutes left till we stop at normal time, or we can end now, 30 minutes early. What would y'all like to do?
I'm okay with ending early.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I guess that is the end of our stream for tonight. We will continue next week, I believe, on Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Time in the PM hours. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Whoever you were, thank you. And I want to thank everybody who streams this and watches it on the reruns or on demand. And remember, you can watch exclusive content on demand on our Twitch channel if you subscribe. But this is not an exclusive show, so you will be able to watch this on demand at any time. So, I believe that it's it. I want to thank everybody for watching. Anybody have an announcement, any games or anything?
I guess there's a whole PvP thing coming up. We're on round 3 now, and we've got 4 finalists, 4 semifinalists. So we've by the end of this weekend or so, I should have our finalists sorted out, and we'll have a date for that maybe soon, and those will start airing soon too. So pretty excited about how that turned out pretty good. Other than that, no, not yet.
Yes, and you can find out more about that by joining our Discord channel. The link for the invite to our Discord channel is in the Twitch chat right now. If you are watching this on a rerun or something like that, or if you see this episode on YouTube, you can come to our Twitch channel chat and type exclamation Discord, and you can get a invite. And I believe that is it. That brings us up. So next week we have on. Is Sunday the second or fourth week of the month? I don't even know. Okay, join our Discord if you want to know when our next program on Session 0 is. And we will return next week on Tuesday with Dragons of a Winter Storm. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.